Alright, what's up, people? I've been MIA for a little bit. Um, just catching up on some other stuff. And my mic died, codecs died, I had to reinstall Grub, reinstall Mint, bunch of crap. My screen recorder died, the one I really like to use when I'm in Mint here. But it's no biggie, because I really don't record too much on Mint anyway. But so I'm reduced to a crappy one here. So, but in this one, the next few actually, I'm gonna show you something cool. I know you know about it already, but I want to clean up my YouTube channel a little bit. I'll show you. Let's say, oh God, is it gonna talk? No, okay. I have a couple things over here I want to clean up. BLFS, that's gonna stay. UberGeek's gonna stay. Let's see, 7.3 will stay, 6.8 will stay. Live CD fail. I want to redo that. I want to add some stuff to this and clean it up a little bit. And using my LFS, I'll probably move somewhere else. Okay, so if you want any of these videos, okay, take them. I'll leave them up for a month. Today is this day. I'll leave them up for a little bit, and they probably won't go anywhere. But I'm saying that because I noticed a lot of times with some videos that sometimes you might want to go back to a video and it's not there anymore, okay? And that can be a real pain in the butt. For instance, this video, okay? That video. It's a PBS documentary on Silicon Valley, okay? And it's gone. It was up and then it was gone. Somebody put it up again and it's gone. I found it like 2 years ago and it left and it came back last year and I took it. Okay? PBS is all over the internet. I don't know what the story is behind that, some copyright thing, but this is just from where I got it from somebody. I just copied their link off there, so I don't know what that is. I don't know why they do that. But there's copyright issues with some stuff and blah blah blah. But there's a way around that. Okay? So anything you pretty much want on YouTube that you want to keep because you're certain it will disappear, you can use YouTube download. Okay? And apt-get, all that stuff, get it. Okay? And after you install it, you may run into some issues like I did, where you had to, so I put in the URL, came up fail. We need to blah blah blah. Okay. Right off the bat, you may need to update it with capital U. Okay. And you get prompted twice that we need to actually capital U it 2 times, update it 2 times. Okay, sudo apt-get install. After you get it, sudo update it, and then do that again. Okay, but that's what you can do. So if you want any of my videos to hold on to, then you can do that. Or you can do that with anybody's videos. Okay, so let's say for instance, no, don't talk. Let's say for instance, I'm going to type in 60 symbols. Okay, now I'm going to try to hint in the most nonchalant way of what you can do with this. Okay. So I'm going to use 60 symbols. Okay. But you can do whatever you want. I am a big music fan. And I love music. And a lot of times I can't, I'm going to shut up. But let's say 60 symbols. 60 symbols is a good, brain thing. Okay. Channel's alright. Alright, but if I was to go into here, I'm going to say playlists. Okay. And just let me pick up a 10 video playlist. Okay, I want to view the playlist. Okay, and let's see, we have the Sun, Mercury, Venus, all the planets. Right? Okay. So then you can just take the URL with the playlist. The playlist will be denoted by, playlist, question, list, blah blah blah. Okay. You can get that. And then you can say, go to my desktop, I'm going to make a directory, let me call it 60. Okay. And CD into 60. I'm going to make my own list. I'm going to say links. If you don't have links, get links. Okay. Aptitude, install, links. Links. And I'm going to use the dump switch and the URL. Okay. And that's just going to dump out all the contents on the page. Right? But we don't need all the contents on the page. As you can see here, we have stuff like, YouTube about, press, whatever, copyright agreements, all this other stuff like that. You don't need all that. But I put it through less. First, it comes out in formatted text. Okay, you can see here, these are all the video names. Okay, comes out in formatted text. And you keep going down, you get all the links here. Okay, featured channel, all this other stuff like that. So we don't need all this stuff here. So let's look for something common that would make it a little easier. We're going to cut and grab it apart and stuff. So let's say I know my videos in a playlist, so I'm going to grep out, let's say PLC 99. Okay. So we'll say clear. We'll say grep for PLC 99. Okay. Alright, it's taking a little bit more shape. I'm going to say this is all the other stuff. This is all trash up here. Okay. And we can look over here. We can say watch question V is something that's unique. So we can use that. And say grep watch question V. Cool. Now it's really taking shape. Okay, but we have some stuff over here that we want to kind of get rid of because we're trying to make a list. We're trying to make a list here. We just want the straight links so we can feed it through YouTube download and let it do all the work. So let's awk out. Let's say awk. I want to say print $2. We're going to print the second field this way. Let's go. Okay, our numbers are gone. And the list still looks a little shabby. How about let's, instead of using cut, we can use cut, but instead of using cut, I'm going to use awk again. I'm going to get rid of the ampersand. So let's say awk field separator, escape out the ampersand. and print $. We want field 1, so to the left of the ampersand. And field 1, not 2. Okay, good. Now we notice here, it's really taking shape, but we have some dittos. Okay, we want to get rid of these dittos. So we can say sort, unique. We have this many. How many? I don't know. No time to count. 10. Alright, so let's see what we have on the playlist. 60 symbols, well, about 10. Cool. That will work. So, I want to take that cat out, and we can tee this off. Tee all. Don't forget your double graders into this dot list. Okay. Cat this dot list. Now we have a list. Okay. And all we can say is cat this dot list while read line do. We want to YouTube download. Use the T and C switches. The T is for title. Okay, it's going to give us a unique title, or whatever the title was of the video. If not, it would just come back a watch question V, whatever that 10 letter name is to it. It will not actually be a title. And let's say C for continuum. That way, if the cat goes and knocks something off the wall and it kills your router for about 10 seconds, and then it comes back on, you can pick up where you left off. It resumes partially downloaded files. Okay? So, YouTube download, title and continuum. What? We're going to say each line. And then we will say done. See, it's going through it. If we didn't use the TC or the T, this would be the name of our video. That's not what we want, but it named it. You're 60. Yeah, I know. But it named it that. Okay. So that's what you can do there. Now let this burn off for a minute. And we can go, let's say here, and right now we can see that our movie is here. Okay. So now, you will never be ported with your data again. Like I said, I ran into this issue several times, and I am a download freak. Because I like being able to get the things that I saw, and anymore just having the things that just having them when I want them. And a long time ago, back in the days of 1010, or Ubuntu 1010, they all used to play into the temp file. They would all play in here. After the movie was done, it would disappear, I think. And a lot of times too, in Puppy Linux, that still happens. Firefox 3.3, that still happens. Okay, some older operating systems still do that. And at that point, all you could do is, all you really needed to do was just move that FLV file onto your desktop, and it was yours. Now, it's yours anyway. Whenever you watch something that's playing on your computer. So, where does it play? It plays in Doug. Let's see. .mozilla if you're using Firefox. Okay. And we're going to say Firefox. And in that crazy name. And it's in the cache folder. Okay. Now, 32-bit operating systems, it's a little easier. 64-bit, it's a little bit more complex. It's pretty much splattered all over here in the back. compared to what it used to be before, it's actually one file. But now they kind of smothered it all over. So, whatever you watch is on your computer anyway. Now, YouTube download is getting it from YouTube, so a lot of people have a add-on that they put on through here, you know, and they can just, you know, point click. Well, that's not good for me because I like playlists and stuff. One of my favorite, Leonard Susskind, he is the dude of dudes. Oh man, that's a new one. 93? I probably have 192 of them. But say, yeah, I might have to come back to that. But say, if I wanted cosmology, it's a whole playlist here from Stanford University on cosmology. Okay, expansion of the universe, all this other kind of stuff like that. Really, really good, really good. And I did this a few weeks ago. I've had these videos forever. And I like listening to them. So I take them and I have the videos and I rip the audio off of them. I put them on my phone, so I'm riding around listening to the expansion of the universe. So, you know, stuff like that. I'm not going to tell you what else you can use it for. Obviously, you can figure that out. But, you know, that's cool. That's pretty cool. So now, say here, we have all of our 10 videos here. Okay? Didn't take very long at all, depending on the length. And I want to clean this up a little bit. So I'm going to say rename all, let's say, I want to rename all spaces with an underscore in all files. Okay? So there we go. That'll work. Now it's really nice and clean. I could, I guess, even rename it even more and take this out here, but I'm not really worried about that. I'm not worried about that name though. Okay. Now if you wanted to, I won't be able to show you how to do this, but because it just uses AV config or some crap like that. I don't know. But on my last spin I had, which was about 4 hours ago before I wiped it out, FFmpeg. Okay. And if you have FFmpeg and can use it, for some reason I can't on this, yeah, I'll leave that to another rant. But if you have FFmpeg, you can say something like list while read line. Okay. You can say FFmpeg input file $line. The output file can also be $line, but let's say MP3. Okay. Then you can say done. It's not going to let me, but we can simulate that. And now you'll have MP4 file, and you'll have an MP4.mp3 file. But the only extension is the one at the very end. Okay. So now actually you have an audio file. If I say Kaha, open up my manager here. I have an audio file of these videos here. Okay. So if you have a favorite concert, well, if you have one favorite concert, I think there's something wrong with you. If you have favorite concerts, you're okay. You have some live concerts or whatever like that, you know. If you want to take on the road with you, whatever like that, bust them off, and now you have MP3. Okay, you can play MP4, but Actually, the sizes of them, I think, are actually a lot smaller. Let's see, less. They're all 0 size because it won't let me do it on here. What they want you to do is use AV config in Mint. Mint 13, when I just had Mint 13 on here, like 2 hours ago, it worked fine. I'm a little mad that I have to use AV config, and I don't know how to use it, but not really worried about it because I use FFmpeg on everything else, so I can get around this somehow. Alright, so there you go. Like I said, I'm taking down some stuff. I'm just going to situate some stuff and move it around. And if you want any of my videos, you're more than welcome to take them. You know, I don't know how long they'll be up. I don't plan on really taking them down at all. But you know, if I ever move stuff around and this and that, and you know, they came in any use to you or whatever, when you want them, take them. And that's how you can get them. And that's how you can get other stuff. That's all I got. And the next one, do something else, because I had a lot of good plans. A lot of cool things I was going to bring up. And next one, maybe I'll show you how to automate ripping and kind of sorting and stuff like that. So, peace out.